Welcome to Surviving the Side Hustle, the podcast for high performers who've gone all in, but still feeling a little stuck. I'm your host, Rob Tracy, coach, speaker, and creator of the Prime Performance Process. If you're a solopreneur, small business owner, or just launched your side hustle and you're tired of grinding with no momentum, this is for you. Every week, we bring you guests that have broke the code, generated momentum, and finally got unstuck. And we're diving into their stories, their struggles, and their secrets to generating massive momentum in both their personal and professional lives. We don't do fluff here. We do frameworks, real talk, and share the kind of insights that get you unstuck for good. Welcome, and let's get rolling. But before we dive in, I gotta remind you, if you're overwhelmed, spinning your wheels, or just tired of hustling without the results, it's time for a Prime Performance Strategy session. In this free call, we'll zoom out on your life and business, identify the real reason you're feeling stuck, and build a game plan to help you reclaim your confidence, energy, and gain some clarity so you can get back to doing what you set out to do. Lead, grow, and thrive. This isn't surface level coaching. It's a system built on resilience, intentionality, clarity, and alignment. So head over to survivingthesidehustle.com/free call to grab your spot today. Again, that's survivingthesidehustle.com/free call. Let's get going and help you look good, feel good, and do great things. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Friday recap episode. This week, your question is, what if the struggles you're facing in love and communication weren't because something was wrong with you, but because no one ever taught you how masculine and feminine energy actually work? That's one of the biggest breakthroughs I had in my conversation with Andre, Paradis. He's a relationship coach, NLP practitioner, and the founder of Project Equinox. Andre's story is a powerful one. He went from dancing with legends like Michael Jackson and Prince to running his own business and eventually finding his mission, which is helping men and women decode relationships. He discovered, both personally and professionally, that the biggest reason people struggle in love and leadership isn't a lack of effort. It's miscommunication, mismatched energy, and misunderstanding what we really bring into the dynamic. The main takeaways from the conversation are: number one, miscommunication is the baseline. This is so true. This is exactly what my mentor, Brett, is always talking about. That's like his number one quote that he created. And it's so true from what Andre was telling me as well, because we think we're communicating because words are coming out of our mouths. But Andre reminded us that words are only about 7% of communication. The rest is tone, body language, and your energy. Men and women filter messages differently, and those mismatches create frustration. So what I want you guys to think about is, where in your relationships are you assuming you've been clear, but really are just talking past each other? Because it happens all the time. In romantic relationships, in professional relationships, it always shows up. So think about where it's showing up in your life. Number two takeaway from Andre's conversation is that masculine and feminine are energies, not genders. Andre broke down why so many women who operate in their masculine energy end up attracting the wrong type of men. Usually boys who take instead of give. On the flip side, high-value masculine men are looking for feminine energy, warm, radiant, magnetic. It's not about being weak, it's about balance. So, to relate this to yourself, you want to think about which energy are you showing up in most, and it is attracting the outcomes that you actually want, both romantically, personally, and professionally too. Think about the energies of your business. Think about the energies of the different projects and side hustles you're working on. Are they attracting the right kind of stuff? Number 3, the final takeaway was the progression of men and how it goes from boy to the guy to a man, and then finally the gentleman. Andre's framework for men, it really stuck with me. Boys take, men provide, and gentlemen lead with character and legacy. But too many get stuck in the boyhood phase. Oftentimes, this is because of a lack of father figures or appropriate role models, actually. The growth path requires things like discipline, like facing your fears and building character. So, if you're listening to this, if you're a man listening to this, I should say, where are you on that progression right now? And what would it take to get to that next stage? Listen back on this too, though. So if you're a woman as well, he had those 4 stages of women as well. There's like the girl, the woman, the lady, and such. So where are you on the progression chart as well? And also think, what would it take for you to get to that next stage? And all of this comes down to, because the episode really hit me, not just because Andre's an interesting individual to talk to, but because of what Andre shared ties back to a lot of what I teach in prime performance coaching. Miscommunication, mismatched energy, and a lack of clarity are the same things that stall a lot of entrepreneurs and side hustlers. Whether it's in business or love, success is about awareness, alignment, and taking the right action. It also reminded me of my own devil's advocate tendencies, the way that I love to see things from the other side, constantly looking at different perspectives. But that only works if I understand the filters of the person across from me. Otherwise, I'm just adding more confusion to the mix. So, if you've been struggling in love, leadership, or life, maybe it's not because you're broken. Maybe it's all about learning how to bring the right energies to the right situations. So if you're interested, you can always reach out and connect with Andre at projectequinox.net, or you can email him directly at andrecoaching1, number 1, andrecoaching1 at gmail.com. He even offers 2 ways to engage. He's got his free workbook, 5 Feminine Qualities High Value Men Find Irresistible, for information seekers. And he also offers a free clarity call for action takers. Because guys and girls, I should say, at the end of the day, whether it's in business or relationships, success is about mastering the dance of communication and energy. Hope you guys got some value from this recap, and I will chat with you guys next week. Peace, 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 peace. And that's it for this episode of Surviving the Side Hustle. If you found this valuable, the best way to support the show is to rate and review on Apple or Spotify. It helps get the show in front of more driven individuals just like you, and helps them discover the tools to get unstuck, break through burnout, and build something real. And you can always connect deeper with me, our guests, or grab free resources at survivingthesidehustle.com/Rob. Whether it's a strategy call, the Prime Performance Personality Quiz, some of our products, or just to check out our free content library, connect with us over at survivingthesidehustle.com/Rob. And hey, remember this, you weren't meant to just grind. You were built to grow. So stay conscious, stay committed, and keep showing up. Peace, guys.